Hey YouTubers, this is Morgan with your HCG Day update for number 16. Here we are today. It is a beautiful Sunday morning and it is the 16th day of our HCG diet, and I totally just dropped my pen. But that's alright. So I'm exhausted. I know I don't really look exhausted right now, but trust me. I'm tired. Okay, I'm holding in the yawns, so I'm not yawning throughout the whole video. So, I wanted to let you guys know that we've broke 15 pounds. So we are 15.4 pounds down altogether on day 16. We've lost 1 pound as of yesterday, so now I'm at 179.8. So I broke not only 15, but I broke 80. So that's really exciting for me. Like, I broke 15 pounds. Like, I've now lost 15 pounds altogether. And also, to top it off, I've lost, I'm out of the 80s, which getting out of the 90s was amazing, okay? So getting out of the 80s is just, like, crazy, and to even see myself in the 70s, even though I'm in, like, the 79, at the high end of that 70, it's still so amazing. And I can't wait until next week to find out what I'm at, So, within, all this working on trying to lose all this weight, I'm just like, I'm still ecstatic. I'm shocked. I'm shell-shocked, really. I can't believe that I've lost this much weight. So, and the inches, 16 inches as of yesterday. Whoo, 16 inches. We only do our measurements once a week, on Saturdays, sorry, today's Sunday. So we only do our measurements once a week on Saturdays. So I did it yesterday with James, and we were both just shell-shocked that I had lost another 6.5 inches. So 16.5 inches altogether, ladies and gentlemen, and 15.4 pounds today. I'm sorry, yesterday was crazy. Okay, so let me break this down. We went to this 4th of July thing, which was on the 29th instead of the 4th, because it was just easier for the military, I guess, to do it on a Saturday on a weekend where most people can come. And it's easier for all the young recruits and stuff that are there in basic training to be able to come to. It's just easier all the way around. So, I did take videos. Now, mind you, I will post them later, but these videos don't do this absolutely amazing firework displays justice, because just to see this was absolutely wonderful and beautiful. And let me tell you right now, if I'm not at Fort Benning next year for 4th of July, I'm coming back, man. That was awesome. So, let's see. Food. I had a problem yesterday. I did not cheat, before you get, too excited. I did not cheat, but I did have a problem. I took my eggs with me. I took my cucumbers with me. I'd eaten my apples before I left. I brought more cucumbers for later on in the afternoon. I brought more apples for later on in the afternoon because I had ran out of oranges and I didn't have time to go shopping. So I did have 2 servings of apples yesterday. But, I ended up not having my protein last night because we didn't get home until, like, midnight. Like, seriously. And I couldn't, like, walk around with fish in my pocket all day in the hot sun, so that wasn't going to work. So I didn't have my protein, but I didn't cheat. And let me tell you, that was so hard. And my family was so, like, loving towards me because, seriously, I don't know how many times I bit my husband's head off yesterday. Just, like, snapping. Like, did you say something? Wow. And it'd be something little, and I would snap little, so it wasn't, like, full-blown, like, I'm gonna kill you here in the middle of everyone. But I was snappy, and he understood because he knew that I was hungry, and the smells were getting to me. Oh, the smells got to me. Okay, first off, like, 90% of people were drinking, okay? That was awesome. I wanted a beer. Not that I'm an alcoholic or anything, but I just wanted a beer. Everybody else had one, I wanted one. But I was okay with not having beer. I was like, I got my water. I'm cool, I'm cute, and I'm losing weight. I can do it. Yeah. That lasted all up until I could smell these things called elephant ears, okay? And they're like fried bread, which I can make fried bread really good. And then they're like drowned with cinnamon, brown sugar, and powdered sugar. Like this much on the top of freaking bread, okay? And it's just all sweet, and you can smell it, and it smells so good. Yeah, no, that wasn't cool. That's when I started getting snappy, okay? And then we went for this, like, it's not really like a jump. Well, it is a jump. You have to jump out. It was scary. But, so we went up to this thing, which is 35 feet tall, okay? If you think about 35 feet, it's about 3 stories high. 4 stories high. About 4 stories high. No. My son and I go up there. He's 5. 5 years old. He'll be 6 in November. 5-year-old boy and me go up first. Jaden, do you want me to go first or do you want to go first? Oh, Mom, I'm going first. Okay. Go for it, baby. We got him all hooked up in his harness on the ground. We got his helmet on. We're ready to go. We get up there. And I'm fine. I'm fine getting my harness on. I am fine going up them stairs. I am fine with everything. The guy literally hoists this little guy out the window. Well, it's not a window, it's a door. But hoists him out the door and says, "You ready?" He goes, "Yeah." And he drops him, dude. And I watch my kid go, phew. It's like a zip line, okay? And so my kid's going, whoo, and he's giggling the entire way down. No joke. Giggling. I was like, "You're joking me. You're joking me." And so, it was bad. So it's now my turn. My kid just did it. He's like, woohoo! At the other side, they unhook him. They caught him. And I'm going, crap. Now, I've watched people that, what I'm thinking, weigh as much as I do, smack their ass on the dirt on the other side instead of, like, clearing it. So I'm terrified. I'm like, I do not want to hit my ass on that dirt. That first off is going to hurt. Second off, I'm going to have, like, this big old freaking streak of brown dirt up my back. People are going to wonder. No. And so I get there, and I'm fine. He hooks me up. We're good. I get to that door. He goes, "You ready?" I'm like, ah! Oh, my God. I'm looking down at my husband and my daughters, okay, because all three, my 2 daughters and my husband are down there. My son's walking down from the embankment from where they are unhooking him. And I'm looking, and I'm going, oh, Jesus. That's a really long way to fall. And he goes, "Do you need my help?" Like, the minute he hooks me up, I'm like, oh. He goes, "You're already hooked up. It's too late for ah." And I'm like, "You're joking." He's like, "No." So I get over to the door, and you cross your arms around your stomach, and you're like, oh my God, here we go. And I jumped out, and dude, I screamed. I'm okay with it. I screamed like a girl. You jump off a 34 or 35-foot building and not scream. Okay? I screamed. It was definitely different. And I would definitely do it again, and I would it was an adrenaline rush, that's for sure. My helmet slid down a little bit because I guess my helmet was just a little bit too big. And it slid down a little, and I just popped it back up. We didn't really need the helmet. It was just for safety precaution, just because they had to for liability reasons. So, then I get there, and the guys at the end, they're like, lift your legs. So I'm lifting my legs, going, I'd rather hit my legs than my ass, but okay. So I lift my legs, and I fly past all these guys, and then I come back. And then they stop me, and they catch me, and the only thing I had to say is, I looked at both these guys, and, well, do you guys do this on a normal basis? They go, yeah, this is part of our basic training. And I went, y'all have balls of steel. Excuse the way I said it, but that's exactly what I said to them all. Y'all have balls of steel. That shit's crazy if you have to do that more than once a day. I mean, I would be more than willing to do that again, but not right now. I need to get my feet on the ground and kiss the Lord. No. So, that was interesting. It was absolutely fun. And then the kids went on all these bounce houses. Oh my gosh. I gotta show you the videos. Or not the videos, but the pictures of all these bounce houses that were there. I don't think I've ever seen so many bounce houses. And then, the fireworks display. And, oh, also, one of the other foods that was driving me nuts, because they had those, and then they had the pizza and the Chinese food. They had all that crap. Then look at my water bottle. Okay, I don't know if you can tell how big this is. But, I mean, if you've ever seen one of these, smart water bottles, there was a lady, there were several people out there with chicken legs or whatever, something legs that were barbecued that were the size of this water bottle. I'm not even joking, they were huge. And not cool, okay? Not cool at all, because I was starving. And they had these chicken legs or whatever they were, but they were barbecued, and I wanted them. I just wanted to bite, but I didn't have one. I was good, didn't cheat. Came home cranky as all hell. Didn't get in bed until 1 o'clock in the morning. Oh my Lord, the traffic was crazy getting out of there. And by crazy, I mean it was worse than a lot of the traffic. I mean, these people were rude. I almost got out of my car and started yelling at somebody. I'm like, you are not going to hit the quarter panel in my car. I was letting the person out in front of you. Being nice to let one person out. The person behind me can let a person out. It's just like nice. Everybody lets one person out, you know. I was letting one person out. The guy before me let one person out. The guy behind me was more than willing to let somebody out. And then to turn around and like all these cars are trying to like come into my car. Like this guy was really close to my quarter panel. And so I rolled my window down. And I told him he needed to stop. And the lady that I was letting in also had her window down and was letting him know he needed to stop because he was being a jerk. And then we had some type of rent-a-cop with a glow stick. Okay, not offensive to any like actual rent-a-cops, but this guy was stupid. Okay, you do not let that traffic go through 3 of our green lights and make 3 cars sit here while you let over 150 cars go by. It was really simple. Just stop them for 2 seconds and let 3 cars go by. We sat there for over 20 minutes waiting for one rent-a-cop to let us go through. It was just ridiculous. But we made it through. We survived. We're alright. Alright. But, I was just really snappy at that point anyway. And so, we made it home. But, so again, I lost 0.1 pound, or 1 point pounds. 1.0. So, that makes us up to 15.4. I was going to show you guys what I'm eating for my breakfast this morning. It's still really hot, and I forgot. Where is it? Okay, so it's hot. I've got blue glass, so all my stuff is really hot when it comes out. So here it is. I'm going to move the camera because I don't want to spill it. So here we go. This is my breakfast. That would be cabbage cooked with half a cup of, half a cup of chicken broth to give it a little bit of flavor. Now, mind you, this is the no MSG, no fat, no sodium, no nothing in this. It just literally, like, it's got a very low percentage rate. I mean, it's really, really fat-free kind of thing. And, it doesn't say fat-free on it, so I definitely bought it. But I don't like fat-free things. It's just not good for you. But, so that's cabbage, and then that's tilapia. That's the kind of fish. I don't know if you got a good enough look at the tilapia. So that's the tilapia. I baked it in the oven for 25 minutes over 350 degrees with sea salt, onion skin, or not onion, lemon skin, a very thin slice of lemon, sea salt. I'm drawing a blank. All the seasonings I used. I use basil and parsley leaves that are grinded up. So, and that's what I did with that. I add a little bit of water in there just to make sure it doesn't dry out, because fish can dry out if you bake it. So add a little bit of water in the tin foil. Literally fold the tin foil up like a pita pocket kind of thing, and put it on a cookie sheet. I have a big cookie sheet, so I'll do about 6 or 7 pieces of fish, if not, just 6 pieces of fish at a time, folded up in those tin foil packets, and put on that, and then put in the oven for 25 minutes. If you do more than 5 of them, I recommend you add like 5 minutes. So if you're going to do like 6 or 7 of them, do 30 minutes to 35 minutes so that you make sure that they get them all done. Then open one of them and kind of flip the fork to make sure like it tears off just really, really easy, like it just flakes off. And then you know that they're done. So, that's my cooking tip for the day. I will catch you guys back here tomorrow, and I will try to upload those videos tonight and some other stuff. But if I don't, I'll get to it sometime this week. So again, this is Morgan from HCG Day 16. We've lost 15.4 pounds altogether. Another pound down for today. We're weighing in at 179.8 pounds. And I'm really happy to see you guys, and I hope to see you back here tomorrow. Bye.